Good morning, welcome everybody, welcome to my channel. My name is Chrissy and today I'm going to be giving you some prediction readings for the 14th of May. Now first off guys, welcome anyone new to the channel. I've reached my 5,000 subs, thanks for all your well wishes with that. It's very exciting after 8 years. Don't forget guys, like buttons and please comment down below. It takes me a day or two to get back to you sometimes, so bear with me. We know YouTube mucks around with all my comments, but I do try and get there in the end, even if they return a month later. We know how it goes here, guys. I am out here with the doggos and the birds. I've already fed Chungus and Fonzo the magpies and all the Currawong friends. But I am out here with the doggos, so anything could happen, guys. Be warned. I've put their cable net jumpers on today. You'll see them wandering around. They look so cute. Well, there's Sophie. She's wearing her lovely blue cable net attire today. And Sprocket's got his grey jumper on today. He doesn't like having his jumper on. Sprocket really detests it actually, but it's a bit chilly today, so I thought he'll be sitting on the wet grass because we had a massive fog this morning and it's just starting to clear. And maybe we'll get some nice normal clouds instead of chemtrails today. Who knows? We never know, do we guys, what sort of clouds we're going to get. I'll see if I can show you Sprocky in his little cable net. He hates it. And he looks so adorable in it. But, you know, you have to push through these things and at least you won't be all wet anyway off in the wet grass. All right, a little bit of admin to get through today. First off, guys, let's talk about the carbon neutral sausages that I was talking to you the other day about. Well, I went and bought a packet. Don't be surprised if Sprocket gets up because he knows I've got something in my hand that remotely looks like a sausage. Yes, he's already up. I knew it wouldn't take much. Carbon neutral. Have a good look, guys. Carbon neutral sausages. And don't they look appetizing? Not. Look at them. I mean, Sprocket will eat them. We know that he will. Oh, hang on. I've got the wrong way around. Smoky sausages. Carbon neutral. Let's see what ingredients are in them, guys. I mean, obviously these sausages are going to save the planet, aren't they? Unbelievable. Water, soy protein, canola oil, which isn't great anyway, is it? Coconut oil, thickeners, carrageenan, kojak flour, gellan gum. Nothing which sounds very healthy, does it? Yeast extract, natural flavours. I wonder what the natural flavours are, do you think, guys? Salt and pepper, salt, potassium chloride, caramel colouring. Caramel colouring, bit of sweetener in there. Beetroot powder, mineral, vitamin B12, yes, potato starch, black pepper, potassium sorbate, dextrose, calcium chloride, and lactic acid. Sit down, I'll give you a sausage later. Have a look at it. He's up already. And it's free from GMO, MSG, alliums, and artificial colours and flavourings. So there's just nothing artificial in it. And the energy levels are very, very high, apparently. So there they are, guys. And there were some other ones that had things on them too. I think it was the bacon and that. But can you even believe it? Look at Sprocket hovering around for it. He doesn't even care if they're carbon neutral sausages. Sprocket is going to... They've got the word beef on it. All good plant food. I didn't see any plant stuff in there. Go figure, guys. I can't cope with the lab-based foods. Look at Sprocket. He can. He thinks it's great. He'll eat anything, though. So, looks like I might be cooking those up for Sprocket later because I don't think I'll personally be eating them, but old garbage guts goes in and out Sprocket system as quick as. The other thing we've got to talk about, guys. Yes, so go get your carbon neutral sausages and save your planet, guys, because you know that's going to make a huge difference to the planet. Of course it is. Jesus Christ. I've never heard more crap in my life, guys. Do you reckon that carbon neutral thing on there would sell them? Oh, let me know what you think down below, guys, because it's just more idiotness to me. I only bought them to show you guys. I wouldn't actually buy them to eat them. Oh, my God. Okay, we've got Princess Kate and William. Have you seen that? They're all Kardashians. They're always coming back into the limelight. She's got a Mother Nature video. I think it's a series, actually. I don't know what channel it's on. And she tells you all about the importance of nature during her treatment and when you're going through, you know, cancer, which, of course, BS detectors have known how much healing nature does to us in general when you go through your awakening process or you go through any process in your life. Nature is always the best medicine. But what I don't get is they show all this beautiful, I think it was in the Highlands of Scotland. It's actually gorgeous footage and it looks all wonderful because their life's wonderful, remember? And highlighting it to all us plebs out there. But they still stand by in the UK and let Starmageddon do all his chemtrails and all his artificial chemical crap into the atmosphere. And can anyone work this out? It just makes zero sense, doesn't it? So that's the latest. Keep an eye out for that, guys. It'll be interesting to see what Kate's got to say about nature. Even though they're trying to stop us being in nature. Don't get it. Hey, how's the old, I love a bit of crime and court cases. We've got the old P. Diddy court case, which we can't not talk about. And apparently Cassie Ventura is currently on the stand. Sit down, Sophie. Soph in her little cable blue outfit. Oh, I nearly knocked the camera. Sorry, guys. No sprocket. Sit. She's not getting the sausages. She's worried about the carbon neutral sausages won't get shared. Sit over there, not on the camera. Oh my God. Sprocket, I will give you some later. So his ex-girlfriend, Cassie Ventura, is talking about the freak-offs and how they were filmed and all this kind of stuff. And of course, if you notice, guys, with these very high-profile cases, such as the Ghislaine M.A.X. There's never cameras in the courtroom. Why is that? I don't get it. It's like protecting people. It makes me so infuriated that every other court case has cameras in there because it is public information, but never these really high-profile cases where there's lots of other celebrities and VIPs involved. So no cameras in the courtroom. To be continued, the P. Diddy case. Interesting, guys. Very interesting to see what comes out of all this. Probably nothing, just like the, Epstein event. Little black book, say no more flight logs. That nothing even seems to come out of it. Oh yeah, we're going to do everything. Even Trump's promising that and nothing's happening. It's so frustrating, isn't it, guys? The other thing we've got to talk about is Mission Impossible is out this weekend, guys. I'm going to the town next to me, Jindabyne. It's actually on up there, so I'm going to watch Mission Impossible. The Final Reckoning. I loved Mission Impossible. I love it, love it, love it. But I've got to see it on the big screen. Just a bit of escapism and fun. Tom Cruise makes the best movies and always plants a few seeds, doesn't he? I remember in the last Mission Impossible, they had a lot of the digital ideas. People were walking through the airport and he had the face mask on, pretending to be someone else. Just a little bit of the narrative stuff that seemed to have been going on in our current clown show lives. So I'm off to see Mission Impossible. So look out for that, guys. It's always good viewing a Tom Cruise movie. He puts so much into them. I love, love, love Mission Impossibles. They're great. The other thing is, did you hear Robert De Niro? We know he's lost his marbles. He was getting the Cannes Award, and he did a speech, and all he did was bag out Trump's tariffs. Talk about a nut job. Why do celebrities get involved in politics? I'll never understand it. Anyway, I'm sure most of you have seen that. Ridiculous. And then we've got the actual Kardashians. Kim Kardashian's in Paris at the moment in court because she was apparently robbed and burglarized in Paris, in a hotel room, I think it was, and they took diamonds and jewelry. But she walks into court today with all her diamonds and jewels on, and they love the attention. She turns back and waves to the cameras. They just love it, don't they? I don't get it. I mean, that's a terrible thing to happen. No one should have to go through that. No matter who you are, it's really horrific. But I'm sure she's going to use this opportunity as her influencer status to get back on the world stage of importance. We know what they're like. And the other thing here, guys, we've got, and I know a lot of you are probably interested in it because some of you watch crime like I do. We've got the mushroom murder trial going on currently in the courthouse about the death cap mushrooms in the beef Wellington meal that killed 3 people and made another one very sick. I think he had to have a transplant or something. He was so ill. So that's currently going on. So to be continued, we'll see what the outcome of that is. The argument is, did she set out to murder these people, or was it a terrible accident? We don't know. But it was a little bit suspicious because that was all her in-laws, actually. Very strange. And her husband apparently the year before got really sick as well from some mysterious thing that happened to him. So he was hospitalised a year before. So it's all very strange. So go check it out, guys, if you haven't seen the, I think her name's Erin Patterson or something like that. Go check it out. It's kind of bizarre. And she even used a different plate on the dining table, so it is a little bit suspicious, isn't it? That she didn't get sick and her kids didn't get sick, and she said they ate the same meal. So many strange things happen in this world, don't they, guys? All right, how about I close my eyes, we'll get started, and we'll see what comes up. Just going to have a little bit of water, guys. Cheers, everyone. All right. I'm getting 10 Downing Street. I keep seeing this Keir Starmer at 10 Downing Street. I think he's giving in to the pressure, guys. I keep saying he's not going to be in for long. I'm not sure how long he's been there now. Not that long. But his popularity is really declining. So I'm seeing him out the front, thanking everyone for their support. As we know, his role was, as another puppet, to come in and implement what he needed to tick off his list of jobs that he had to achieve. So I feel if he's not around for long, he's not even going to care. I can see him sort of handing the reins over. Oh, probably not too far away, actually. Maybe I am getting like maybe a couple of months, but he's not even worried about it. And status and image are important to him. And he won't go down without a fight. Of course, he'll try and save his image. But I do feel there could be change coming. And I'm seeing 10 Downing Street, him talking on his little podium thing out the front and thanking everybody for all the support and the wonderful people that have followed through his journey and his time in the White House, what do you call it, Downing Street. I am getting that. So fingers, maybe he will step aside for a better quality leader, maybe. It depends how the voting goes. I don't know when you guys go to the vote. I know you've done some little voting and like local things, haven't you? But there is a shift in the tide. The tide is turning. So you guys in the UK have been waking up a lot in the UK because you've had a lot of protests. You've had a lot of things going on, farmer protests, etc., which have all been shut down. Of course they have. But I am still seeing him just sort of saying, well, we came and did what we had to achieve. Like, that's the kind of way he talks. It's all about achieving, goal setting. Like I said, ticking off his list of jobs he has to roll out, you could say, is the word that comes to mind. But I am getting that, him moving on. And like, I'm just getting this easy transition. It'll be an easy transition. I call it the rotating, what do you call it? The doors that rotate. The revolving doors of prime ministers in the UK. They just sort of come and go. Don't they? They just keep coming and going. There's this constant flow of prime ministers in the UK. All right. Oh, fingers that does happen, guys. You don't have to put up with this nonsense and you don't get another bloody muppet in there. I'm just getting these little islands that Panda's taking over. They're just feeling so displaced. I keep getting Fiji. We know they've taken over so many little islands around these Pacific regions. People are feeling very displaced. I'm getting Papua New Guinea again. Anger's rising. A lot of clashing amongst the people again in Papua New Guinea. This is the island above Australia. We're going to hear more about that. It's like, it's saying to me like Panda comes in and causes the problem because it becomes about the land, see, the wealth, the mining, and who owns what, which tribe owns what. So then they have this infighting amongst the people, and they get quite violent in Papua New Guinea. So I'm getting like more of that as well. But more, or Fiji, could be happening down the track. It may not be in full might not be at full happening sort of pace at the moment, but it could happen down the track. People are feeling displaced and pushed aside. Like I say to you guys, Panda promises the world. They come in and give them a stadium or some grandstands and promise them everything, all this infrastructure stuff, and then they just plonk it there and then forget about the little people and just push them aside and get on with their resource mining or whatever their money-making scheme is. So I'm getting a lot more people displaced in these little islands because they have no voice. Their voice is gone. Once their leaders, prime ministers or whatever they want to, I don't know what they call them on some of these islands, but once they hand everything over, paperwork-wise, the little people are screwed. They have no power, no say, no voice. Getting Switzerland, and I'm getting that Switzerland's getting strong in forming government. I am feeling changes in Switzerland. I'm sort of getting this marking of an anniversary is very important in Switzerland. It might be a memory from the past, but I feel like there's something of importance in Switzerland at the moment, like a signing of the documents. Like, I'm sort of getting the word treaty, but there's something very important to the little people that's happening in Switzerland at the moment. It's some sort of handover, releasing of files, but it's in the little people's favour is what I'm getting. It's a good thing. The outcomes will be good is what I'm getting. It's like almost showing me like documents or a scroll or something being handed back to the little people, the real information. And it's saying like giving some power back to the little people. It might be giving them the voice too, whether that be through the vote or these kind of things as well. I am getting that for Switzerland. Truth rollouts is what I'm getting. Truth rollouts. I'm getting China, and it's showing me Carnage rolling up the red carpet reset rollout, we call it. Rolling up the red carpet, and he's putting down the blue carpet. And when I think of the blue carpet, I think of renewables, energy, blue skies. But I think he's really on a really big renewable agenda rollout. Wind farms, carbon emissions. You'll be getting more of your carbon neutral foods, lab-based foods rather. You'll be getting more of this. I feel Carnage has got the blue carpet rollout now, which represents the blue skies, meaning the climate change. Because if you think of blue, it's like waters, sky, glaciers and mountains and things like this. So he's going to really push the renewable energy stuff now. Get your lecky car, get your solar panels, get your discounts on all of this. You won't be taxed as much. He's going to make a lot of promises, and it's a lot around renewables for China this year. That's what Carnage will be on the bandwagon of, saving the world from climate extinction. Yes, very important. Oh my God. I can't believe what's happening, guys. I can't. It just doesn't even feel real, does it? What do you guys think when an asleep person who's been in the mastocytosis sees that? What do you reckon they would think? Honest to God, what would they be thinking? And then look at it close up. Look. I don't even know what to think. I couldn't not buy it and show you because it's that ridiculous, isn't it? So that's what I'm getting for Carnage. He's just on the big renewable plan. Getting everyone to get their big solar batteries on their houses, like all this big stuff that's going to help move everyone forward. And again, it's going to come back to that pressure of, are you doing the right thing? Are you complying? People are going to look down upon people if they haven't got their Tesla cars and their... We know how it is, dobbing thy neighbour. We talk about it all the time, just like the CV event where people were quite happy to vilify and ostracise people. Well, he's going to really push on this, that you've got to contribute to saving the environment, apparently. So that's high on his agenda. Nothing new for us BS detectors here, is it? We don't even get shocked by this stuff anymore. Right. Oh, and I'm also getting Carnage is going to start attacking people at the hip pocket again. But all the while, it's, of course, we know it's going to be Trump's fault because of the tariffs. So he's going to start adding that onto everything, whereas his government's actually the one getting the money back in China. So people are seeing through that too. They know that you can't blame Trump for everything, even though Carnage will, because he says he doesn't want to become part of America. What's he saying? Canada is not for sale, apparently. Well, I'm just getting that too. He's going to keep using the tariffs as his excuse to just bring in more taxes, more, or higher everything. I know that's not what you want to hear in China, but look, we're all going through it. It's not just you guys. We know Elbow's going to do the exact same thing because they're all on the one narrative. Funny that. All right. I'm getting Africa again, and I'm getting these big agreements around, well, I'll get gold and diamonds over there. There's big agreements going on around the gold and diamond mining. Because everyone's trying to get their hands on it. But I am getting this signing agreements, coming to percentage agreements that it's going to be fair. Like, instead of being like 100% owned by some other country, I feel like there's going to be the hills dug in, and they're going to want 60%. They want a little bit more than what they're going to sell it off for. So that'll be like 40% to an investor, global investor. We know there's lots of global investors like BlackRock, Vanguard, Amazon, just a few that come to mind. I just feel like that they're trying to nut out the percentages so that the people in Africa don't get duped, the little people. Well, not that the little people ever get the money, because it seems to go to the higher ups and CEOs of everything, of these mining companies. But there is a lot of negotiations going on. So I guess in one sense, it's not like they're just letting investors come in and take over. They are trying to negotiate deals, because I always say that Africa runs fairly independently. They like to keep it that way, so they like to keep a bit of control, which is good. It's good for the little people. All right. Oh, I'm getting this song, West End Girls by the Pet Shop Boys. West End Girls. Remember that old song? West End Girls. Why am I getting that? Oh, it could be protests in the UK. That might be why I'm getting it, around abortion. Oh, there's always protests around abortion decisions, isn't there? Abortions. Equal pay, equal rights. I feel like a lot of, well, particularly immigrant workers, like we've said here before, are getting very underpaid. And just women in general, they're wanting more equal rights on their paychecks. Because let's face it, a lot of women do a lot of male jobs now. The world has really evolved and changed, and they have the right to earn the same amount of money. It's kind of always been a very strange thing to me, that it's just weird, isn't it, how men always seem to get more money. So I'm getting these protests. That's why we're getting that West End Girls. In a western town of Denmark, Eastern boys, West End girls. I'm just seeing marches with a lot of women, and it could also be those domestic violence ones we were talking about the other day. Even though it does go both ways, like I said to you guys, but I am seeing that because of the cost of living and all the stresses on people, there just is more and more stress out there, causing people to be in, or doing it tougher. So you're going to get a variety, I think, of large groups of women protesting in the UK over all sorts of matters. It's all right, Sprocky, I'm still here, darling. God, he's so cute in his little cable knit jumper. Should see him trying to get it on his arms. He's like, do I have to? It's like he's embarrassed to put it on. He feels silly. No one even sees him. All right, he can't even see himself, can he? God. Oh, Sprocket. All right. there's a change in selfies. You know how people take selfies and all this kind of thing? There's some sort of change around this. I know selfies is a fad, isn't it? Like, you know, take a selfie. What am I getting here? Oh, they're just saying like how phones are getting smarter and smarter. Smartphones. Well, of course. And the thing is, what it's saying to me now is the selfie is going to show your location, which it probably does anyway. We wouldn't know because we know that they pick up everything you say and do. I think selfies are going to give more information of where you're actually located. I know they probably do that anyway, but I am getting that they're going to start, these tech companies and that, using selfies as identification of, well, we know it's the tracking, tracing and controlling, but I know that sounds weird, but nothing is impossible, is it, guys? They can pull a lot from a photo. They just keep getting more and more information out of us. That's what I'm getting. The day of the photo selfie, it's saying, is now the day of the location selfie. Location selfie. I know you can tag yourself to where you are, but I don't know. I get some weird stuff on here, guys, but nothing's weird to us, is it? There's nothing surprises us on this channel. It's just more idiotness. Keeps us entertained though, guys. What would we do if we didn't have all this stuff going on in the world? What would we talk about, guys? Oh, I told you I've been watching that ridiculous show, This Country, on Stan. Oh my God, I can't stop laughing because it's British and I just love your accents and all that. It's just funny. It's just lighthearted, ridiculous and funny. It's a little bit, I suppose, like a Kath and Kim kind of, the Australian show Kath and Kim. If you haven't seen that, go watch it. It's funny as. I just love to laugh. I know you guys love to laugh too. Let's see if there's one more thing and then we'll pull some cards, guys. Oh, there's a snoring in the background. I am getting Tesla's changing its image. The Tesla electric vehicle, they know they have to change things up a bit because they have got a little bit of a negative rap. So I am seeing a few changes in the Tesla image. It's like they're going to make it more family friendly. Because you think of a Tesla, you can't fit a lot of stuff in them, can you? You can't really go on a great vacation. And I don't think they're real good for towing. So I feel like there's going to be, in the next 3 years, a lot of tweaking with the Teslas, with the electric cars. They're going to have to make the engines more powerful if they're going to improve on the market. Because we know that the sales have sort of plummeted a lot, possibly because of the cost of electricity. Could have something to do with it, which is so bizarre, isn't it? That they're pushing this down everyone's throats. But at the same time, you've got to pay for the charging of them. Makes 0 sense, any of this, doesn't it, guys? Sometimes I just go, this just goes around in circles and makes no sense, and there's zero logic at all. So I'm just getting they're going to have to revamp the whole Tesla modelling of their cars. They've got to make them more efficient, more family friendly is what I'm getting. There's no room in them. They're quite, look, they're not a bad car. I have driven in one. In anyone that's got one, I'm sure you love it. But if you've got a young family and you want to put bikes on the back or take all your luggage and everything, where's it all go? So they have to evolve. And of course, Tesla, Elon Musk wants to lead the charge in the market and all this. So we're going to hear a lot of changes in Tesla in the next few years. Just to try and broaden their market, because at the moment their market is pretty restricted and limited. You think about it, it's probably a lot of, you see a lot of elderly couples. You see a lot of people who are really wanting to contribute and help the government to save the environment. Like, all sorts of people buy them for different reasons, I guess, but they do have to broaden the market, the marketing of them, and the suitability and the purpose of them that has to be changed. And we know having all seen the Cybertruck, it looks crazy and ridiculous, and it doesn't even really go off-road very well, does it? So not seeing that really taking off either. It's just not an appealing, it's not visually appealing, the Cybertruck, is it? That big silver box thing. All right, how about we pull some cards, guys? Oh, and I've got to tell you guys what happened to me yesterday. Oh, you won't even believe it, guys. My health stuff gets more and more ridiculous by the day. You know how I think there's a little bit of infection just keeping us up to date in my wound? Because the ultrasound showed something in the tissues under the surface and down a couple of centimetres. Anyway, so I went and had an urgent CT scan. I told you guys that the other day. And haven't got the results yet. So my doctor and I have been chasing up the results. Anyway, he rings me yesterday afternoon. You're not even going to believe this, guys. It was that ridiculous. And he goes, oh, Chrissy, you're going to have to get to Canberra Hospital again. You're going to have to go there straight away. I said, why? And he goes, oh, it's just the wound is like so infected and I think they're going to have to wash it out again and operate. And I was like freaking out. I was crying my eyes out. I was so freaked out. So he said, you better go pack and maybe get to Canberra. I'll get the paperwork done. So meanwhile, I'm like a basket case mess. I picked my daughter up from school and we came, packed the bag. I was all ready to go, and then the phone rings again. And he's like, Chrissy, just stop. Maybe you can unpack. And I went, what? What's going on? And he goes, they sent him the wrong CT scan. Somehow they've misplaced my CT scan. I'm sure it's there that I had done the other day. And they sent him the one from February. That was like when my wound was really, really bad. So he was like, my doctor was freaked out. And it must have been when he went to do the hospital paperwork, he must have realised the date on it. And it was from February. So the hospital had sent the wrong one to him. Oh, it was just a kerfuffle, guys. So he said, let's stay calm for the minute. Unpack your bag. And I've got an appointment with him this afternoon. So we're going to talk all about it. And hopefully he's got the correct CT scan today and there's not anything major. Oh, I couldn't believe it, guys. It was just like a horror movie. I was bawling and crying, ringing my sister and said it's back again. And anyway, so meanwhile they'd sent the horrific first CT scan to my doctor saying that was the one from the other day. Oh, what a fiasco, guys. Honestly, there's too many cooks involved in all this medical industry now, isn't there, guys? It's just so frustrating. Anyway, I'll fill you in and keep you up to date with all that. And of course, my rheumatoid and my knees are playing. I've got a Baker cyst on my knee and I had to get that ultrasounded yesterday and x-rays on my hands because they've been really sore. I think just when you go through a lot of pain and infection and things, your body just sort of breaks down a little bit, doesn't it, guys? So anyway, enough of me whinging. I know a lot of you guys out there suffer things too. I know I'm not alone. But I just thought I'd keep you up to date. So I had a really weird afternoon yesterday, freaked out, and now I'm a lot better today because I don't have to go to Canberra to hospital again at the moment anyway, but I'll find out more this afternoon. Oh, God, guys, it never ends. I know you guys have a run of it as well. Let's do some healing angel cards. God, we need the help, don't we, guys? I tell you, I just can't wait to get to the movies to see Mission Impossible. I'm so looking forward to it. Just a bit of escapism. What do we got? Archangel Gabriel. You will soon receive some positive news. Let's hope so. Let's hope all our leaders are going to just retire and leave. The channels for clear and honest communication are now open. Keep an open heart and speak your truth lovingly without fear. Struggling to focus lately, guys. My phone, I don't know what's going on. We do try to not live with fear, even though I was bawling my eyes out yesterday. A fear of going through all that again. But we do have to learn to push through it because sometimes we can create all these things in our head and things don't even come to fruition, do they? Well, that's like me yesterday. It ended up they'd sent the wrong bloody CT scan. But all that fear rose up in me and it is hard to control. It really is. And then I had to turn it around and try and be positive that, well, at least they're getting it early and all that sort of thing. And as it is, it didn't even come about. So I wasted a lot of energy, that's an example, on feeling fearful. Spocket is such a loud snorer. What have we got here? A little flower. Oh, I've got to get the specs on. The writing's too little on this. Allow life. You could die one day knowing you've never really lived, or you can live today knowing at any moment you could die. True statement. You have to make the most of every minute, guys. You have to enjoy your life. Whatever you're doing, doesn't matter if you're shopping, going for a walk, so many things that we all do. I'm just going to get this card as well, guys. It's standing out to me in relation to this allow life. Plant your seeds wisely. Look, it's a flower. You cannot plant seeds of anger and expect happiness to grow. Plant intentions instead. That's actually a really beautiful suggestion, isn't it? You cannot plant seeds of anger and expect happiness to grow. Plant intentions instead. I think that's about really putting your energy on the right things, isn't it? Hi, Soph. We're going to go for a walk soon. She's got her little blue sweater on, haven't you? We're just going to pull a daily healing as well. She loves her walks, Sophie. She's like obsessed with them. I'm dropping them. It's like the moon. Take responsibility for every thought and feeling. It can affect the whole universe. And again, that's the seeds. What energy are you putting out? It's so important, guys. Oh, there's the corellas. Look. They're so cute. They're the white ones. They look a bit like cockatoos, but they're called corellas. They always come and nibble all the seeds in our yard. Take responsibility for every thought and feeling. It can affect the whole universe. It does affect the whole universe. And some of us talk about that. Like, how do you keep going, or how do you keep that vibrational frequency up during these really challenging times? But that's what the awakening is. The awakening is about you keeping up your vibration, staying in tune with the world, listening to your senses, and staying in that, well, we always call it looking from a higher vantage point, but looking after yourself as well, because that's what helps heal everything around you. Enjoying that beautiful frequency of nature and these kind of things. That's how you do it. You just keep staying, despite, carnage and elbow and all the things that happen to us. You have to keep your vibrational frequency up, because that's what helps lift the rest of the world up and helps awaken other people by seed planting, which is what we do. I've got a song I'm going to leave you with today that I heard today on my Spotify by Foo Fighters. It's Times Like These. I just really like the vibration of it. I like the song. And I think it would really help a lot of you to kind of listen to the words. It's times like these you learn to love again. It's times like these you live and now. I don't know all the words, but I just like the song. I think it's for us, guys, as BS detectors, Braveheart, freedom fighting maverick rebels. It's times like these that really sort of test us, but we learn to live again. Like, we're still here, we're still living. And that's the words of the song, actually. We learn to live again. Like, we're not going to give up, are we? Just because we've got dubbed leaders and we've got the stupid Muppet show going on, etc., etc. We're not going to give up, guys. So I'm going to leave you with that song today, the Foo Fighters. It's Times Like These. Oh, it's such a great song. And it is. It's times like these, Clown Show 3.0 on steroids, that we have to even work harder at keeping our vibrational frequency up. And I'm just getting that song Staying Alive from the movie Staying Alive. Staying alive, staying alive, staying alive, by the Bee Gees. And I always tell you about how when you walk Sophie, she struts. She loves to be seen walking. I don't think it's even about... Oh, look at her little face. I don't think it's even about peeing on things, is it, Sophie? There's her little cable net. Look, so cute, adorable, isn't it? It's not even about peeing on things for her. It's about like showing off to other dogs that look at me walking. And I always see like John Travolta strutting like out of those movies. Well, I'm going to say goodbye from me and the doggos, guys. Bye from Sophie. Going to say goodbye to everyone, Soph? Come on. She's a sookie. And there he is, the big man snoring. Look at him. He's funny in his cable net jumper. Oh, God, guys. All right, I'm going to love you and leave you. I've got to do a few things today. Obviously, walk Sophie is one of them. And buy from the Corellas as well. Well, they're so used to the dogs and everything now. Like I say to you guys, the birds have worked out Sprocket's blind and they go and nick his food and everything when he's eating. Oh, it's funny. Sophie will chase them. She's a bit of a stirrer. All right, guys, I'm going to say goodbye. Take care. Have a wonderful day, everyone. I'll come on and talk to you soon. Don't forget, like buttons. Please comment and consider subscribing. Great to have you here on our little channel here. We've built a bit of a community of like-minded people who see through the BS garbage and lies, we pretty much say. Take care, everyone. I'll talk to you soon. Bye.